welcome. We are from Camp 43 International 1 with specific Pentahelix explanation is about business. Before we jump into our presentation of a proposal, I would like to say thank you and greetings our beloved lecturer, Ma'am Egi from Marketing Public Relations. Before we jump into the explanation, I would like to introduce our members in the same. The first is Fahri Ahmad Musyaf. The second is Rasa Putra. The third is Sali Sapriti. The fourth is Thea Kirana. The fifth is Magdalena Johanna. And the sixth is me. For your information, this presentation would be divided into 10 chapters. We just jump into the chapter 1 and chapter 2, which is the background and the village overview. So without any further ado, I will call Sali Sapitri.
Hello guys, I am Sali Sapitri and today I will explain about the background from the chapter 1. So as we know that digital technology is developing very rapidly, right? And can develop in various areas, and one of these areas are in agricultural areas. So West Java itself, one of the region in Indonesia, pays attention on it. That's proved by the Mr. Ridwan Kamil as the governor of West Java, has created a digital village program that Pasirlangu itself has a potential in it. But unfortunately, Generation Z doesn't know about the existence of agricultural things. They doesn't really care about it, especially from Pasirlangu village. Many of them doesn't know it. At Telkom University would proudly also take their concern into it, and it represented in urban village, and with the theme in this year, with the theme of digital village, and Pasirlangu has potential in it, and this program is expected to build their awareness and increase knowledge about Pasirlangu itself. So that's the background, guys. So I will explain about the village overview from chapter 2. Pasirlangu is a village in the Cisarua subdistrict, West Bandung Regency, West Java, Indonesia, near the foot of Mount Burangrang. And the majority of the villagers work as a farmers with communities such as flowers and then vegetables, especially paprika. And from the ayobandung.com article, Pasirlangu is the largest paprika producing village in the West Java. And paprika from Pasirlangu village itself has entered to the entire Indonesian market and also has already entered Southeast market, such as Singapore and Malaysia market. And this village has used a modern agricultural technology to grow the crops called Habibi Garden. So form of an application that is a tool for plant care. That's what the technology agricultures was using in this village. So that's from the village overview.
All right, thank you so much, Sali Sapitri, for your explanation. Next, we will jump into the chapter 3, which is talking about the target audience and the explanation by Thea Kirana.
So for the target, our event title is Generation 2021, that means Gerakan Entrepreneurship Agrikultur Mudah Berkreasi. For the target is Generation Z, that can be more open-minded to become young entrepreneurs who take advantage of the potential of the area around them, especially in the fields of agriculture. In addition, the opinion that being a farmer is a less modern job can change.
All right, thank you so much, Thea Kirana, for your explanation in the target audience. Next, we will jump into the chapter 4 and chapter 5, which is talking about our issues and our goals from this proposal. So for Hannah, time is yours.
Next is chapter 4 is issue. As the theme base, the terms of technology and digital media were developed to affect a lot of areas. One of them is the field of agricultural in Indonesia. One this day, many people view farmers as old-fashioned. In fact, Indonesian has a lot of potential in the agriculture sector. This is often considered trivial by young people, especially our target audience is Generation Z, that if digital and technology developments are collaborated with agriculture potential in Indonesia, it is certain that extraordinary results will be appear. Next is chapter 5, goals. First, introducing the potential that exists in Pasirlangu, raise brand awareness of the potential that exists in Pasirlangu, raise the profit of farmers in Pasirlangu, enhancing the entrepreneurial spirit of Gen Z, raise business opportunities in the agriculture sector, building relationship between business people, a place to provide information and education, especially for digital business.
All right, thank you, Hannah, for your explanation. Next, we will jump into the chapter 6, which is talking about the event. So, without any further ado, I will call Rahiyang.
Okay, next we jump to the explanation of our events. First of all, there is pre-event and main event. The purpose of pre-event is keep in touch with our audience by adapting to social media. The social media that we choose is Instagram. The activity that we create to increase the brand awareness and the number of participants in our main event, there are several activities such as funny guesses, this or that for this competition, tips, Reels, IGTV, and story interactive content. The last one is Instagram Live every Thursday at 7 p.m. WIB. The topic are the first, Ujung Sumping in Pasirlangu. The second one is Pesona Pasirlangu. The third one is Hayu Orang Botram. And the last one is Hayu Nunda Sarerea. Okay, we jump to the main event. Main event is conducted as a webinar. Its title is Generation 2021. Akan Entrepreneurship Muda Berkreasi. The theme, Awakening the Entrepreneurial Spirit of Generation Z in the pandemic era, especially agriculture scope, will be held for 2.5 hours with 5 presenters and 3 hosts, MC, moderator, and games. The concept is a talk show webinar. Source is based on Pentahelix, which Mr. Ricky Solihin for business, Miss Yanti for community, Mr. Rizzi for government or GDS, Mr. Ikra for media, and the last one is lecturer from Agribusiness UPN for academician.
Okay, thank you so much, Fahri, for your explanation about the event, which is divided into two again, yeah, or pre-event and main event. Next, for the campaign strategy in the chapter number 7, we will listen the explanation from Ridwan.
Hello, my name is Ridwan Saputra. I want to explain about the chapter 7, the campaign strategy. So the several campaigns that we created, such as the number 1 is the funny quizzes game, what fruits are hot and hot. And then the second is the answer refill content using hashtag the real paprika. And then the third is the content caption using hashtag Rahiyang Pasirlangu, hashtag Rea, hashtag saya rakyatna rupa-rupa indah alamna. Then the finally is the content creation in the form of live Instagram. Where at the end of life, there will be a reminder about Generation 2021.
All right, thank you so much, Ridwan, for your explanation. The next in the chapter 8, it is talking about the stakeholder. So the stakeholder in here will explain by me as we jump into the next slide. Okay, for the stakeholders, basically we have a lot of stakeholders for this event, but because our Pentahelix focusing in the business, so in here we divided into 4 major stakeholders. The first one is Ricky Solihin. He's a founder from Pabrici Segar Barokah. And then the next is Mrs. Yanti. She is one of the farmers in the Pasirlangu village. And the third, basically it is the academician, but because the major that she study or teaches, it is agribusiness. So we create her as our major stakeholders also. And the last is talking about our sponsorship. And here we have a media partner or collaboration with Uber Burger. So that's all from the stakeholders. I will give back to the moderator. Next, we will jump into the chapter 9. It's almost done. It is talking about the timeline. So for Ridwan, time is yours.
Okay, next, I want to explain about the chapter 9, the timeline. So the November 2021, day 2 is the Fun Fact Pasirlangu and Poster Live 1. The day 3 is the Insta Story campaign, Village Overview, and Poster Live 2. Day 4 is the Answer Refill, the campaigns, Fun Fact, Paprika, and Live Instagram. So until the day is the 7, Live Instagram, till the day 18 live Instagram, and until the day 25 live Instagram. So thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Ridwan, for your explanation about the timeline. Yeah, it's quite good, yeah, for creating the campaign, right? Next, in the end of this chapter, which is the chapter 10, is talking about the closing. For this section, I will give time to Ted.
So we can conclude as follows. The main problem that will arise is the statement about work as a farmer is a less modern job among Generation Z. One of the village we raised was Pasirlangu. This village has a lot of potential in the agriculture sector and has even adopted digital technology. The purpose of holding the webinar is to change the statement in the point 1 and become a place to get information and education to inspire themselves to be more sensitive to the potential around them, which can later become business ideas that adopt the digital field and provide value to the community and surrounding environment. To success in the above objective, we need to collaborate with several stakeholders, one of whom is Ricky Solihin, the founder of Papriki Segar Barokah. In addition, also do some campaign, namely by using hashtag Rahiyang Pasirlangu, hashtag Rea, hashtag Saya Rakyatna Rupa-Rupa Endah Alamna, and hashtag The Real Paprika. So, we hope that with the activities that we have planned, we can provide positive values both to all parties who join it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Thea, for your closing. Because it's already closing, so it is the end of our presentation about proposal marketing calculation, especially in the business. And I would like to say thank you also for my members and for the audience that already listened this video also. We hope what are we already written in here can be done by great result. And I would like to say thank you again. I'm sorry before if I make a lot of mistakes in here. Me, Ezra, as moderator, I would like to say thank you and stay healthy, stay safely, everyone. Bye bye.